What's good, people? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, first things first. For some stupid reason, I decided to put the washing machine on. Don't know why. And I know for a fact it's going to start spinning very, very soon. So hopefully I can get this video done before it starts spinning and fucking up my sound. Second thing, I want to give a shout out. And I don't normally do shout outs on this channel, but I spoke to this guy yesterday for about 45 minutes, and I found him to be very knowledgeable about his boxing. So if you guys kind of like what I do and you want to follow someone else other than the Hatmans and the Ultras and the Sporting Icons, go and follow a guy called G-Man Boxing. He's from Ireland. Again, knows his stuff, does a lot of videos. Go and support. I think it's good that we can all support each other. So go and check out his videos. If you like it, subscribe it, leave comments, kind of get the ball rolling on his channel. And let's see if we can push him to get some good numbers. All right, let's talk Anthony Joshua. I did say I'm not going to do another Anthony Joshua video until we know what the fuck is going on with AJ. Well, we know what is going on with AJ because we know for a fact that he's going to fight Jarrell Miller in the US around June. Obviously, he's not doing the Dillian Whyte fight anymore in London, and he's going to fight Big Baby Miller, Madison Square Garden. And really and truly, Big Baby Miller is his fourth choice, right? The first choice would have been Deontay Wilder. Second would have been Tyson Fury. Third, maybe for us, not for AJ, would have been Dillian Whyte. And the fourth choice would have been Jarrell Miller. So he's fighting his fourth choice opponent. Jarrell Miller gets the chance to become heavyweight champion of the world. I'm not sleeping on Jarrell Miller, by the way. I know I've made some videos discussing his ability, the fact he's not beating anyone in the top 15 or the top 10. The fact he's not beating anyone in the top 15, top 10 doesn't mean he can't beat someone in the top 15, top 10. So I'm not ruling him out. Although I will say, and I will do a prediction video a lot closer to the time, I will say I think Anthony Joshua should, and I think probably will stop him mid to late rounds. So I'm going to go sort of like 8 to 10. I think AJ should get it done. Bear in mind, this is AJ's fourth choice opponent. You would think that there would be a drop-off in terms of revenue because it's his fourth choice opponent. He's not fighting at Wembley Stadium, 80,000. He's not fighting on Sky Sports box office at peak hours, which guarantees him, what, 1.2, 1.3 million pay-per-view buys. There should be a drop-off, right? Wrong. There is no drop-off. Eddie Hearn has talked again and he's revealed some numbers for us. He said that AJ made around £20 million for the fight against Povetkin at Wembley, September. And for this fight coming up, he's projecting that AJ will make anywhere between 25 and 30 million pounds for his fourth choice opponent. Anthony Joshua is a walking cash machine. He really is a walking cash machine. And it's just ridiculous to think that he has, what, 22, 23 fights in, and he's generating 30 million pounds, which I'm guessing is around, well, I don't know the conversion rate, but for our American viewers, that's about $40 million. AJ is set to earn $40 million. It's ridiculous for his fourth choice opponent. I mean, what? You're not scary now. Bearing in mind those are those numbers. What could AJ potentially make for a unification fight in America against Deontay Wilder? What are we talking? Seriously, what are we talking? 60, 70 million? Like, what are we talking? I don't know. I don't know the numbers. I don't know what endorsement deals will kind of pop up. I don't know the international buy rate. I don't know, but it's going to be stupid. If he can make that much money for his first fight in America against what many perceive as a non-threat in Jarrell Miller, what about a massive fight against Deontay Wilder if Deontay Wilder comes through Tyson Fury? It's ridiculous. Eddie Hearn did also confirm that the majority of the money is coming from DAZN. The rest will be from Sky Sports box office. Remember, it will still be shown on Sky Sports box office. The numbers are not going to be great. I've said this. The fact that the fight is going to be shown around 3 o'clock in the morning, UK time, I don't expect it to be anywhere near his usual 1 million buys. I'm expecting to be about half that number. So even so DAZN will pay him. Sky Sports box office revenue will pay him. His sponsorship and endorsements. But the big one, the thing that helps AJ over most fighters in the world is the international buy-in, right? I'm in Africa right now, and I can tell you for a fact, Africa will buy the fight. Africa loves AJ. It's not just because of the Nigerian heritage. I think they just love heavyweight boxing. And obviously he's black, so that helps as well. But yeah, Africa will buy it. They'll buy it in Australia. They'll buy it in Asia. They'll buy it in South America. For some reason, he has that pull that other boxers maybe don't have. Like, I don't know if Canelo, for example, would get a massive buy rate or international buy rate in Africa. I don't expect it. Whereas AJ, I think, is a global boxer. For some reason, he seems to appeal to everyone. The problem I foresee, and I did a video talking about this recently when I said, is there going to be a problem going forward between Adam Smith and Sky and Matchroom and Eddie Hearn? AJ is set to earn more money fighting in America than he is in the UK. Fact, right? Fact. Forget it. Forget the fact that 90,000 at Wembley or 90,000 in Wales. AJ is going to make more money fighting Jarrell Miller than he did against Povetkin. Way more money. We're talking potentially £10 million more. Think about how much that is. £10 million more. Not £10 million, £10 million more. There's only, I would say, on the planet, 2 or 3 boxers that actually even make a £10 million purse and above. He's making £10 million more. Why would you come back to the UK and fight when you know you can make that much money in the US? I think we all know that AJ is about his money. Let's not pretend that he's not. He's about his money. If you can make £10 million more fighting in the US, why come back to the UK? I know he talks about stuff like, yeah, we want to bring back boxing to the UK. We want to do these big fights in the UK. I get all that. But when his accountant sits him down and his management team sit him down and Eddie Hearn sits him down and they look at the figures, staying in the US makes sense. If you can cream off both sides, so if he can fight on DAZN and DAZN can pay him money based on sign-ups, which I think will be good, and then Sky Sports Box Office puts your fights on at 2, 3 in the morning and they still do good numbers, won't he still fight in America? I'm convinced this AJ thing where he fights in London or England all the time, that's done now. Once he gets a taste of America, once he sees how America go crazy for him, and I think they will go crazy for him, the endorsement deals will get bigger, trust me. The sponsorship money will get bigger. And the fact that DAZN will pay him more than he's probably ever earned in his life and see numbers he's never seen in his life, I feel like he's going to share it. I really do think that we could get AJ once in London, once in America. Once in London, once in America, depending on opponent. Obviously, if it's an American opponent, AJ will go to America, trust me. If it's a UK opponent, then it makes sense for him to be in the UK. But the idea of AJ constantly fighting at Wembley now, that's done. That's done, people. He is set to earn $40 million for fighting Jarrell Miller. $40 million. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.